you're going to do the clam. So for 8, 7, 6, always have a pause at the top and then come down. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then from here, you're going to open the clam, and then you're going to go knee, tap, toe tap, knee tap, toe tap. Internal rotation, external rotation. So the foot tries to reach the ceiling, then the knee tries to reach the ceiling without compromising the stability of the hip. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then you bring it straight out, flex the foot. You'll come inhale forwards, point, stretch back. Inhale forwards, point, sweep back. Come forwards, feel like you're sticking your bum out, that will keep you neutral. And then when you sweep back, try not to lean forwards with the torso. And back. So for 3, back, 2, you notice there's been no break between all variations. And 1, that's deliberate. And come back and hit back to the side. And if you can, small circles for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse. How's this side doing? If you're up, make sure that everything is still nice and supported. 3, 2, 1, and down. Okay, good. Come up, other side. So today is basically powering through the side work without a break. If you need a break, by all means, take one. So we start with the clam, so you're just going to open and close. So for 8, 7. For me, I prefer big toes together, heels apart. You could do heels together, whichever you feel is actually better. So for me, I feel it more when I'm doing big toes together. 2 more, and last time. Keep it open, knee tap, toe tap, knee, toe. So for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I'm just laughing at how limited my rotation is. And come straight out to the side. I'm going to do the side kick. Inhale forwards, point. Exhale, sweep back. So for 6, sweep back. 5, and back. 4, 3, 2, last time, and 1. Come back to the front side, circles. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse, everything else lifted. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come down. And then from here, straight onto the stomach. Hoi. My dog's in the way. We're going to do breaststroke. So from here, feet hip distance apart, pubic bone heavy. Look down at the mat, hands by your shoulders, arms in a W, and simply you're just going to lengthen the head away and then just lift the chest a little bit. Come back down. Shoulder blades down, lengthen and lift from the mid back. You should not feel any pressure on the lower spine. And back down. 2 more. And down. 1 last time. So we're going to be warming up the mid-back for swan today. I'm going to go into swan later on. Okay. And then simply keep a lifted position, eyes looking down, arms into a W. And I'm just going to inhale, reach forwards. Exhale, back to the W. Gently squeeze the shoulder blades. Forwards. And then W. And 3, 2, and 1. Okay, bring your hands back down. Now keep in the chest lifted, not super high, but lifted so that you're still engaging the mid-back. Legs super straight. And then you're going to lift one leg up and down. Other leg and down. Super straight leg. Keep looking down at the mat to not strain the neck. Muscle above the kneecaps super tight so that you've got really straight legs. And remember, slide your foot along the carpet and then lift up. Looking for length and then lift. So ideally you should feel the glutes work quite a lot. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then just come down. Just relax everything first. Okay. Bring your legs slightly wider than hip distance apart. Externally rotate your feet and legs so your knees facing out. Find again just a small lifted position of the chest. You lift both legs up now, and then gently you just start to alternate and kick and breathe. So maybe 3 breaths in, 3 breaths, breathing for 3, out for 3. Doesn't have to be super fast. So for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and come back down. Keep with the legs wider than hip distance, externally rotated. We're going to now move into the swan. So from here, you're going to bring the shoulder blades down. You're going to lift up, hips will come off, but pubic bone stays on. Inhale at the top, exhale, come back down. Everyone's swan looks different because of our spine. Shoulder blades down, so the head kind of reaches forwards, chest is coming forwards, ribs in, abs in, glutes super tight, ears away from the shoulders, and come back down. So 2 more, lift into the swan. So for example, my arms are not fully straight, maybe yours are, everyone's different. If you come up too high, or you don't use enough abs and glutes, you might dump in the lower spine, and that's not what we want. And last time, 1 more swan. Nice long neck, and then come back down. Go into child pose. Just counter stretch the spine. Take a few deep breaths. So that's the back chain of the body, that it's nice and warmed up. So we're going to continue a bit more with the back chain. Now come to all fours. So 4-point kneeling position. All right, hands under shoulders, knees under hips, 1 long line. Don't arch the back, flat back, ribs in. Left foot comes out, bring it up, flex the heel. Not super high, all right? Opposite arm, we start with the bird dog. Square your torso, lift your chest, and breathe. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come down. Other side. So you find the balance of your foot first. Opposite foot comes out, flex the foot. When you're ready, take the arm away, ribs in, chest is lifted. Your energy is coming out of the back heel, so you should feel the hamstring as well and the glute. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back. If you're doing this correctly, I actually feel the bird dog is pretty hard. Other side, one more time. The leg comes up, square the hips, then bring out the arm, chest lifted, ribs in. So it's like your fingers are pushing forwards, but your heel is pushing back. Can you feel push-pull feeling at the back of your back chain of the body? 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Last time. Other leg, other arm, and hold and breathe. So for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and come down. Again, take a slight break. Come back. All right. We're in the same position again, 4-point kneeling, but knees together, toes tucked under. Keep a nice flat back. Shoulders, no, fingers are spread wide. Make sure that you've got energy and grip in the shoulders as it is. Lift your heels, no, lift your knees. Keep the tabletop and breathe. So for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, knees down. So as you can see, we're building up to the plank. From here again, bring the knees off, 2 centimeters off, and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. All right. We're going to do a low plank because low plank's harder for us women than a high plank. Come onto the knees. Oh no, you're on your knees. Come onto your elbows. Bring the legs out. So make sure that you're in one long line. Don't sink in the shoulders. And hold your plank for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.5, 1, 0.5, and down. Okay. Elbow plank to, again, side plank, which is harder. Also on the elbow, top leg will be in front, bottom leg is behind. Crisscross over. You're going to lift up, find your side plank position, and just hold for 10, 9, 8. Squeeze the inner thighs, use the glutes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. We're always weaker on the side plank than full plank. If you're doing it correctly, you should feel a lot of work in the lats, in the serratus, and the side hips. So come up to the other side. This is my stronger side. You definitely have one stronger than the other. And then you just hold it for 8, I think it's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down.